All right, welcome back to Crappy Off Brands, brought to you by the official Jordan Marin, not crappy off-brand brands on the sweatshirt that I've been wearing in every single video this week, actually, because it's the same day, and not that I've just been sitting at my computer for an entire week straight and haven't moved or gotten sleep or anything. That would never happen. Finally, a brand that totally represents my view towards life. UGG. Oh, it's usually UGG, right? UGH? That's funny. I'd buy that. I'll be honest with you. That's not bad at all. I hope you were really, really discreet as you were taking this picture. You're just like, oh, I'm just going to take out my phone. Just going to be browsing through Twitter right quick. Don't mind if I accidentally just take a picture right there while it's in front of me. Yeah, we're good. Just Reddit content. Thank goodness I got it off. She didn't even notice. My aunt gave me this as a present the other day, and I can't help but love him. Aw, it's kind of cute, even if it is also the runt of the litter, but I'd take it. You know, props to your aunt for trying. She has no idea what Pikachu looks like. She could have been presented with a yellow blob that was like Ditto, but also had Pikachu's face on it, and she would have been like, oh, that must be Pikachu. I'll get it for my nephew or niece. Anyway, it's cute, and it will always remind you of your aunt rather than necessarily Pikachu, just for the sake of being Pikachu. So I respect the effort, but also these little loops that are sticking out where the string is kind of coming off, you're going to need to get rid of those. They're really driving me crazy right now. Please solve this. Nice try. You know, I see that this is like 2 layers deep, okay? Because we have these weird, like, Gucci knockoffs and stuff, or Supreme knockoffs, where they put a Peppa Pig on them. But now we have Peppa Pig itself that's actually getting crappy off-branded. So all we need now is for this to appear on one of the Gucci or Supreme knockoff things, and it'll be like 2 layers deep where the knockoff is being knocked off, and also... Really, you should probably get this checked out. This growth on the side of your head here, it looks like it could be problematic. I'm not sure how you let it get out this far. You should have talked to a doctor back when it was like bulging out just a little bit, but you know, it's better late than never, because this could be an issue. Also, if your nose is moved from over here to over there, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe take a look. Laundry. Lavender's Infinity Wash Self-Service Laundromat. There's probably a pun that can be made out of the word Avengers. This isn't it. Why? Oh, God, like of all things you could have chosen to knock off, there's got to be some IP somewhere that actually can loosely tie into washing clothing. It sounds like you're gonna make a pun off of like Lavender. Lavender's Infinity Wash. It hurts. I mean, sometimes I'll crack a pun in a series, and Zine or someone else, they'll be like, yeah, 2 out of 10. Not great. This is just, it's not a pun. You just added an L after. No. You need to at least try. Be more like UGG with the UGH, okay? Don't just, What were you before this? Do you just take whatever the most current popular blockbuster superhero movie is and you rebrand your laundromat every time there's a new one? You put an L in front of it? Okay, so you get like Lantman. or La Spider-Man. And I can't wait for La Spider-Man. It'll be like the Fabo of balance from Mayanite. If anyone on this channel has watched that. Thank you, George Clooney, for the delicious pizza. They've got optic hex on a lot of the boxes. They need to vary it up every now and again. Put George Clooney on there. You know, from that one movie where he was serving pizzas next to the ocean on a sandy beach. And it was a real struggle. You know, he had to figure out how to make the perfect pizza place without getting sand into everyone's pizzas. And the wind was blowing the sand into the restaurant, and they were going through the struggles. The restaurant was almost out of business since people were eating so much sand, And they were like, ew, I'll never come back here again. I don't want sand as a topping on my pizza. And George Clooney was like, no, my life dream was to open a pizza parlor on the beach. And I didn't think about the sand. But then, magically, they come up with an incredible solution where they add a door, and then no one's getting sand in their pizza. And it's like, yay, that's the resolution. And everyone lived happily ever after. Don't know if this counts, but it's horrifying. So, you know, the thing about this is that you actually have a reference image to go along with it, and yet somehow you just managed to screw it up beyond belief. Also, why does Lightning Kerchow here have braces? I don't understand what's happening. Teeth were pretty good right there. I didn't see any sort of need for braces, but I guess, you know, it's whatever floats your boat for the new design. Also, a nice little speed racer added there. Also, I know it's not Lightning Kerchow. It's Lightning McQueen. Don't get mad at me. I know the name. Just doesn't look like it would, you know, move very much. It's kind of bent out of shape there in the middle. It's all right. I guess a little bit more racing. Everyone's got New Year's resolutions. Lightning Kerchow's is to be able to roll again. Ninto Socks. Didn't know till after I bought them. Ninto. What kind of weird ass tube socks did you go and buy, my dude? These are they're just straight socks. This looks more like, I don't know, something you would use to cover something. It's like a golf club cover. Even that has more curvature than these tube socks. It's like a nylon bag. Why are these socks a thing? Did you know that they were gonna be tube socks? Were you aware of this? Or did you think that they would be socks that have padding and fit the curvature of your feet, and then it just all went off the rails? You thought they were going to be quality Nintendo socks with curvature, and then you got Ninto tube socks. What are these? And why? Got him. Minecraft. $6.99 from Mojang. OURCRAFT from Yufang. Aw, dude, only 2.2 stars. Guess they don't like it. They don't like it when people share. All right, it's all about that selfishness. This is mine. This is Minecraft. It's not yours. It's not ours. It's mine, and I'm gonna rate you down when it's ours. It's gonna be all about that hightail, though. Soon enough, though, we'll see. They're just gonna spell it differently. It's gonna be H-I-T-A-I-L. Someone's gonna make that. It's gonna be a hightail ripoff, and that's what it's gonna be called. Day-I. They're great versus Day-I. I'm pretty sure we've seen this one before, but in case you haven't, Frosty Cornflakes. There you have it. Basically the whole website of Soulja Boy's tech company. Okay. I don't know how. I see little bits and pieces of stuff every now and again, but I've missed the whole meme. Like, I didn't know if it was a joke. If there was someone came up with a meme like, oh, this is the new Soulja Boy video game console, or if it was actually Soulja Boy launched a video game console or tech company or what have you, and then the memes were built around that actually being a thing, or if it wasn't memes at all, if it was all real. I just missed everything about it. So I don't know if this is this actually what happens when you, hold on, SouljaWatch.com. Oh, wait, this is real? Oh my God, it is real. That's a PS... Wait, it even has the Sony... But it has the Sony buttons on it. And isn't that just an Apple Watch? And those are the same icons? Soulja Pods. Is it real? This isn't real. This isn't real, right? This is not... This can't be real. No. It's sold out? Okay. Sure. I'm getting educated on the fly right here. I'm gonna have to look into this after this video is done because I'm baffled. But that's real. All right, that's the thing. Cool. I remember memories of butter. Butter. What a fond memory of my youth. Then the world ran out of dairy, and it was no longer possible to make true, real butter. We ran out. The world went into crisis. The butter wars began, and we barely made it out alive. But when we did, we turned to the lab and we wanted to create a substance that could be an homage to the beauty that was butter when the world still had dairy. Wanted to make it taste like it so that people couldn't believe that it wasn't butter when they ate it. They just evoke fond memories of that butter and all the buttery things they used to eat. We succeeded, and we called it Memories of Butter. And here it is, proudly on display in the dairy substitute section at your grocery store. Yeah, it's Garfield. Garfield. In the format of what almost looks to be a Reese's cup, plus Angry Birds. Yep, yeah, that works for sure. Definite interesting combination of IP there. I'm not sure how you mix those up, but you know what? It's fine. Maybe this is being sold in a place where Latin characters aren't really the primary thing. So it could just be, you know, like any tattoo of perhaps an Eastern language characters that here in the United States, I don't know how to read. A lot of people don't know how to read, and I wouldn't be able to tell you what it says. So could be the same thing. Y'all need some redemption. Real life redemption through Jesus. Come on Sunday. You know, I have a feeling that this is probably a thing that might be not Red Dead Redemption specifically, but kind of utilizing major IP and making a little bit of a twist on it for the sake of promoting some sort of religious group. It's probably a thing that's used on a regular basis, but also it just so happens to have the word redemption in the title of the video game, so it's just too perfect to pass up. Like, how are you going to skip out on something that just gives you that redemption right there for you to use? And the thing is, it's probably bad optics for a company to go after like a church and be like, hey, you can't use our trademarks. And then the church is going to be like, well, what are you against what we're doing here? It's probably like a bit of a no touching zone. You know, you can't go there. And so I'm sure they're fine to do it. That's probably how it goes. Aha, we have our own crappy off brand. Every single time that I do this subreddit, this post is here in one way, shape, or form. It's impossible to not have it here. I know. I feel like we know at this point there are other ripoffs of the crappy off brand subreddit. It is known, but I guess there's 17.9 thousand people. It is new news. I choose you, Chikapoo. There are two options here, and I'm not sure which is the correct one. Are those supposed to be the eyes and it's just got inverted cheeks? Or did you decide that you'll just put the eyes as cheeks and then just make it look horrifying and demonically possessed? This is the new Pikachu Mega Evolution. Gets possessed by the new Devil Stone. It's a new item in Pokemon, and this is what happens. This Pikachu actually has the highest defense and attack stats of any Pokemon in history. It can Shuckle, okay? In terms of being able to output a massively damaging attack, and you don't even have to perform like 5 preparation moves to make it happen. So be on the lookout for demonic Pikachu. It's gonna be posing a big threat in all your battles. Coming soon to a Pixelmon series near you. Plugging Captain Sparkles 2. There's a Pixelmon series going on. If you feel like checking it out, go and watch it. I paid $10 for it and didn't realize till I put it on. At least it has my name on it. This is too coincidental. I have a feeling that what happened here is you ordered from a website that every time someone named Mike orders a Nike product, they're like, I bet that Mike will appreciate, instead of it being Nike, we'll put Mike on it. We'll swap out the M and the N, and then, or the N and the M, and then they'll think it's great and personalized. It's so great. They'll love it. Mike, they did this just for you. It's not a coincidence. They just wanted to make your day. Maybe even Nike does it specifically. Every time that you order a Nike product from any retailer, the retailer tells Nike, and Nike's like, whoa, their name Mike? All right, we got this. We're going to give some customization here because we are a consumer-first company. All right, you're like, all right, easy there, Nike spokesperson. I know nothing about Nike other than I have a few compression pants and stuff. But otherwise, this is purely speculation on my part. Might be true, though. Alan, in space. Nobody can hear you in space. Why does a part of me think that I've seen this before? And also, why is the post locked? What about this is controversial? Are people angry about reposts? Or, oh yes, this is a repost, but it's long enough that the rules allow it. I see. And then I guess people were shilling copies of the t-shirt. So, hey, coming up on my next represent.com/Captain Sparkles campaign, we're going to be selling Alan shirts about space and nobody being able to hear you in space and using the same word twice unnecessarily in a sentence. Because it just really drives the point home. Coming soon to represent.com/Captain Sparkles campaign near you. Actually, though, there will be a new campaign soon. Probably not launched yet, but be on the lookout for it. It'll be for Kane shirts. I don't know if anyone will get that reference on this channel. It's more of a Captain Sparkles 2 thing. Anyway. And, of course, couldn't go a month without something having to do with I can't believe it's not butter for the second time. What, not butter? Denial. I can't believe it's not butter. Anger. What, not butter? Farting. Could it be butter? Depression. Unbelievable. This is not butter. And acceptance. Margarine. Nothing to do with any emotions or anything of the sort. It's just straightforward. This is margarine. Would you like some? If you're over all of the other emotional butter substitutes, then just go for margarine. Isn't it kind of universally accepted now that butter is just the better alternative? Just have butter. It doesn't have all the additives and stuff. It's just milk. Yeah, it's got a lot of calories and fat and all that, but it's just milk at the end of the day. You don't need to laboratorily synthesize it. Acceptance might just be butter. Just butter. This brought to you by Big Butter, the Butter Lobby. I'm sponsored by them now. Okay, thanks for watching this last month of Crappy Off Brands. I hope you've enjoyed. And I hope you've enjoyed our sponsor, the official Jordan Mayer Not Crappy Off Brand merchandise that I'm actually not shilling because this ran a while ago. So it's had its course. Anyway, make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist if you want to catch more of these or just watch the videos on the channel. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to the music in the background, the link is in the outro and the description over on Marin Music. I'll see you next time.